What's shaking, people? It's your girl Spring. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. If you enjoy the content, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and share the video. It's an easy way to help the squad grow and give you more fire content, shows, and events. This is your DSG brand ambassador Spring, and you know the motto, let the good times roll. What's poppin', people? It's your girl Spring. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. Welcome to Excelsior Now podcast, where we take your favorite guest and get to know the person behind the keyboard. So grab your popcorn, get those fiery trash emojis ready, and enjoy the show. This is your Doom Squad brand ambassador Spring, and you know the motto, let the good times roll.
Excelsior Now podcast.
Hey, go!
What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doom Killer HD. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best, and welcome to Excelsior Now presents Storytime with Doom. I'm a bit nervous, so y'all gonna have to forgive me. This is the first time I'm kind of doing this by myself. You know, I have no one to interview, no co-host. It's just me, so I'm a little bit nervous, so y'all gotta forgive me. But I'll explain to y'all what Storytime with Doom is, and we'll get right on into it. It's basically me talking about my experiences, my life, you know, things that happened. And this time we're talking about me and certain other people creating DoomSquadGaming. And I think it's really needed in this current climate because of the reason why we created it and what's going on today. I mean, there's a lot of disrespect going on, period. You know what I mean? And we kind of are the anti-disrespect team. You know what I'm saying? So let's get through it and let's get right on to it. You know what I mean? So how did DSG become a team? It started as a stream team thing. As you guys know, I'm a horrible live streamer when it comes to gaming and live streaming. I have not figured it out yet. You know what I mean? I'm getting there. I'm getting a little bit better. The more I do it, the better I get. But it basically, when I very first started streaming, I was literally getting maybe 3 or 4 viewers per stream, and 2 of those viewers was my phone, and the other one was the computer watching myself stream. You know what I mean? It's just keeping it real. And one day I was playing with Bloody Reckless, Uptown, and a guy named Greg. They're all members of DoomSquadGaming. And and they we were playing, and we played together all the time anyway, you know what I mean? But Uptown was like, you should stream tonight. And we did. And I mean, I had no camera. It was just us talking. We're all in a party chat. I'm streaming straight from my PS4, no Elgato or anything. And we had like 15 people in there. And it was like the best time because we bantered the whole time. It wasn't like I was streaming. It was just like a gaming session that we did live. And it was like the biggest thing that happened. And I was like, okay, we need to do this again. You know what I mean? It was awesome. It was an awesome feeling to have that many viewers, to have, us, just going at it like we were going at it with each other and just literally wrecking every aimbot that was possibly could, show up on the screen. It was just a beautiful thing. And, so we did it again and we did it again, and the channel started growing a little bit. It wasn't a lot, but it was doing this thing. And then I met people like WB Harry who would come in the stream, and he go off about Hulk for an hour or so while we're streaming, you know what I mean? And it was great content. People loved it. And it was cool, you know what I mean? And we started building a good thing, you know what I mean? It was mostly my thing, but I wouldn't have been able to do it without those guys, you know what I mean? And I'm literally getting 1,000, to between 1,000, 5,000 views per YouTube video at this time. I'm still not really known in the Avengers community. Most of those views were coming from like my former Call of Duty days and things like that, because I did YouTube before. And when I joined the Avengers community, I had a cheat code. I already had like 2,000 subscribers from before, so it was a little bit easier for me to to stack up views and things like that. But doing all of that good stuff going on, my channel is booming, it's starting to grow. I was featured on High Ruler's channel. I had done a song for Lejeune. Everything was going great, right? I get partnered with YouTube. And I'm so hyped during that night, the night that I got partnered. I hit the wrong button and literally deleted my entire channel. Yeah, I'm laughing at it now, but I was literally distraught when it happened. I could not believe that I'd, worked really hard to get to a certain point, with a team of people, and one button just wrecked all of that. And I went to the PSN chat, and I told the team, I'm like, yo guys, the stream team at the time, I'm like, yo guys, I'm done. You know what I mean? We got all the way this far. We've amassed like 2,300 subscribers. We're finally getting into the YouTube algorithm, and I hit the wrong button and wrecked the channel. And everybody was like, nope, you're not giving up. Let's just start a new channel. You know what I mean? We're going to start it from the scratch again. I'm like, dude, you know how long it took us to get to this point? It was like, it don't matter. We can do this. So with that said, I was like, forget it. I go to Twitter, I announced that, my channel was deleted and we were going to restart. And I did. I restarted the channel. But the crazy thing was I got so much support from the community. Like, people I didn't even know watched my videos. You know what I mean? Like, we're like people like Tony Bing, High Ruler, Sadat the Gamer, especially Sadat the Gamer. People like Suki is okay, Machine Gun Mike, Bob Duck and Weave even came through. Jay Shock Blast. It was just so many. Miller even came through. You know what I mean? So it was so many people that just was like, nah, bro, we got your back. And they helped me build what was my second channel. We got up to like 300 subscribers in like a week's time or something like that, and it was awesome. I dropped the first video and I was like, you know what, how people like High Ruler and Sadat and everybody keeps telling me to do podcasts, so we're going to do podcasts and all of that on this new channel, right? And we're getting the ball rolling, and YouTube contacts me. It was like, yeah, we were able to recover your channel. So they brought my channel back, the channel that you're watching right now. And I'm like, holy crap, we've got 300 subscribers on this brand new channel. I'm talking to the team, the stream team, and I'm like, what are we going to do with it? You know what I mean? Like, I don't need two channels. You know what I mean? The one that I have, my main channel, is fine. So how are we going to, work this thing out? And the first thing came to my mind, I was like, the community. They're the ones who pretty much started this channel. It was, them that got it up to 300. And I was like, okay, cool. Let's do it like that. And the team was like, yeah, I fully agree. I'm sorry for the stuttering and stuff like that, guys. Again, I'm really nervous. I apologize. The next one will be a lot better. But so I was like, okay, cool. We need to come up with a name for the channel, and we can be the not beneficiaries, but the creators, the content creators for the channel. We'll do it for the community. Anybody from the community that wants to join in and watch and contribute, they can. So I was like, okay, well, we need to come up with a name for this team and for the channel, because we can't just call it the Dope Killer Stream Team. That's silly. You know what I mean? That's something that we do. And we were coming up with different names and things like that. And my guy Chronic, Mr. Sweep the League, he was like, I like Doom Squad. I think we should be the Doom Squad. We all rock with you. You know what I mean? I like the name. It's cool. And I was like, nah, I don't want to be, it to be about me. And everybody on the team was like, nope, Doom Squad it is, Doom Squad. And I was just like, whatever. Doom Squad Gaming it is. And Sentinel Zero was like, there's already a DSG. I was like, well, they're not us. And he was like, cool, I'm with it. He was like, I'm with it. So cool. We came up with Doom Squad Gaming and DSG for short. And I was like, okay, we need to have more than just one person in charge. I don't, especially with it being Doom Squad Gaming, I don't want to be, the only person in charge. So I was like, since it's been me and Bloody from the start, Bloody is going to be the leader as well, not co-leader, but the leader as well. You know what I mean? And it worked out. He was really good. He's really good at managing my channel for me. You know what I mean? Like things that I can't see. Like he would always like read the comments when we were streaming because again, I'm a horrible streamer, you dig? And we decided to bring S3 on as a leader because when you have two people who are polar opposite, which me and Bloody are, we are polar opposite, it's hard to come to a mutual agreement because he thinks with his head, I think with my heart. You know what I mean? So he's always going to have the probable answer no matter what. But me, I'm thinking about how people are going to feel about what we do and how we do it. You know what I mean? So we needed somebody who kind of is pretty much both of that. And he can, either take sides with Bloody sometimes or take sides with me sometimes. So we brought S3 in as the third head. You know what I mean? 3 heads are better than 2 because of what I just explained. And that actually worked out really, really well. We were able to grow the team a lot. We voted on members that we wanted to bring in. Any decision we made was always, either 2v1 or all 3 of us decided that it was a good thing. So having 3 leaders was really, really, really good. And, we decided to make mission statements. Why are we going to do this? What are we going to do this for? And, how are we going to go about doing this team? And this was like the part that I was like, okay, this is what we're doing. I don't even care what you guys say. This is what we're doing. And they actually both agree with the mission statements. And the mission statements is pretty much, we'll stand up for the little guy. You know what I mean? We aren't huge content creators over here at DSG. We have a couple of huge content creators, but as a whole, we're just, small content creators that want to help out because I personally know what it is to get a helping hand in a community. You know what I mean? From Call of Duty, even to High Ruler throwing me on his show, and Sadat the Gamer big upping me and things like that on his channel. So I know what it feels like to, be grinding and nobody knows who you are. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the first goal we wanted to set up, is to put smaller content creators who have great potential on the team and on the map. The second thing we wanted to do was be different. We didn't want to be the same thing as, just keeping it real, and this is no disrespect, we didn't want to be the same team as FKNA. We didn't want to be the same team as I can't even remember the League of not the League of Valiants. I can't even remember what their team used to be called, but we didn't want to be the same as every other team out there in the game. You know what I mean? We took lots of inspiration from FaZe Clan, from Optic Gaming. We even took the inspiration to create the team in Marvel's Avengers gaming community, from FKNA. That was smart of them to have a gaming team in this community. You know what I mean? Much props to them still for that. But we wanted to be different. We didn't want to be the same thing. So we wanted to do all inclusiveness, making sure that, people from the LGBTQ community were involved. People from, that were disabled were involved. Black people were involved. White people were involved. Asian people were involved. Persian people were involved. Everybody was included, because me as a Black man in America, I know what it's like to literally be not included because of the color of my skin, or to be downplayed and not looked at as an equal. just because of the color of my skin. So I wanted to make sure that everybody on our team felt welcome, felt included, and felt like they were a part of something. You know what I mean? And as far as being different, like we wanted to not just make things for our team to grow. We wanted to grow the entire community. That's why our team was even created. The community created our team. You know what I mean? So we wanted to definitely give back, which I didn't. I'm just keeping it 100. I didn't see a lot of other members of the community doing that. There was a lot of divide between Twitch and YouTube, and the Twitch streamers didn't really rock with the YouTube content creators and vice versa. And that didn't make sense to me. I'm like, we all play the same game. It's not even a competitive game. You know what I mean? This is Marvel's Avengers. Like it's a PvE game. Let's PvE. You know what I mean? So that was a big part of, our mission statement is being different, make sure everyone was included. And I wanted to do something even better, you know what I mean? Because I see all of these huge organizations and they have things that we just don't have in our gaming community. So, I wanted to have ambassadors, brand ambassadors, people who were literally there just to, to keep it real with you, to be beautiful people and to show other people that it's what it was going on over here. I mean, if as a marketing thing, you are more willing to even just listen to something that's beautiful. You know what I mean? Just to keep it real with you. So I decided to have people like, Gamer Nerd Queen and Perry, Spring Rose, y'all call her, become brand ambassadors. They're beautiful people, inside and out, not just physically, but when they talk, you want to listen because they're beautiful people. You know what I mean? I asked High Ruler to become a brand ambassador. He declined. I asked Slight Stardust to become a brand ambassador as well. He also declined, but they're beautiful people as well. And I don't mean physically. When I'm saying beautiful, I mean they have really good hearts. You know what I mean? And on top of not being ugly, so we just keep it gutter. And I also wanted to have roles in the team. You know what I mean? Things like like Space Ghost. Space Ghost is our producer. He helps me put the events together for like Secret War. Even though I did the first couple of Secret Wars and things like that solo, he helps me now like with the Fight Club, upcoming Fight Club with Alien Fighter versus Synchro Champ. He's going to help me with the J Shock Blast Fortnite Fight Club and things like that. You know what I mean? I wanted to have roles for people like Sentinel Zero, who literally runs the Discord. What is that thing called? Test Your Might, where you're literally seeing how strong your Avenger can be. You know what I mean? Things like that. Just to give people not something to do, but to help them feel important. Because I know what they can do. I know that they're important, but they need to feel that as well. And that's something that I definitely wanted to implement in our mission statement, to give people roles. You know what I mean? Like the first female that we invited to the team was Alien Fire. First, she was like one of the biggest supporters that I personally had on my channel. You know what I mean? She would literally DM me like, yo, I know you just got your channel back, but your videos are not showing up. How do I fix that? I was like, the only way you can fix that is turn on your notifications. She was like, I don't turn on notifications, but I like your content, so I'll turn on notifications for you. That right there showed me somebody who was very passionate about content creation, whether it be mine or whoever's, and was a great supporter. Why not have somebody like that on your team? The second female I asked on the team was cute little Chaos Kitty. I just literally thought this person was the smartest person I had ever come across in game. And I was sitting in her stream, lurking in her stream one time, and she was breaking down her Iron Man gear. And I was just like, why is there only 13 people in here? Why is there not 60, 70 people in here watching this girl go completely ham about this gear? Not only go ham about it, showcase it in a crazily good way, you know what I mean? And in the stream on a great note, just like shouting out her subscribers and not subscribers because her channel wasn't monetized, but shouting out her followers and then, rating the next person. I was just amazed by that. You know what I mean? Having a brand ambassador like Perry, Spring or whatnot, the girl is literally the heart of the community. She don't even really play the game no more and still rocks so hard with the people in this community. You dig? Having, leaders like Bloody Reckless and Brock Solid, Pro Logos. Do you see what we look like? I mean, do you see the level of quality that is produced by this team? Just, it's not me. I mean, what I have on right now, that's his design. You know what I mean? Like, it's a beautiful thing. And I want people to understand why we do this. We do this to shed light on people who we feel need like shit on, like Struggler Bride. That guy came out of nowhere and is literally one of the like really outspoken, I'm not gonna say shield, but supporter of the game. Yes, he goes off every now and then when there's something that he doesn't like about the game, just like any of us should. But even people like Avengers Hater, everybody, hated Avengers Hater. You know what I mean? And I saw through it. I was like, the dude really likes the game, guys. He's upset because it's not the game that it should be. So he made an account and is trolling. It's trolling. Like, there's a difference between trolling and being, malicious. If you look at his tweets, they're all silly, goofy, trolling tweets. So I brought him on the show a couple of times. I gamed with him. I got to know him for who he was, and he literally likes the game. You guys know this. You've seen him on my channel. You've seen him in my streams. You know what I mean? One of my biggest supporters. I'm surprised this crazy behind isn't in here right now. You know what I mean? We've done things like roundtables. You know what I mean? Where we brought, the biggest voices in our communities together. You know what I mean? Like Jay Shock Blast, Tricks Ridiculous, Lejeune, Sadat the Gamer, High Ruler. Set them down. These guys never sat down and talked to each other before. We did that as a team. You know what I mean? We brought them together, and now there's a roundtable chat where them dudes literally talk to each other every day. They're friends. Not saying that some of them weren't friends before, but some of them had never even met. Haven't never been on the same stage, would never have been on the same stage before. We've also done things like Minority Reports, where we bring together people like Casual Avenger is now on the round table. Shout out to Kaz. But we brought together people like Casual Avenger, King Greek, Cute Lil Chaos Kitty, Sadistic Kitten, Slight Stardust, who's now a member of the round table himself. You know what I mean? And we brought those people together and shed lights on them and let them get their voices out there so you guys can understand, okay, it's not just the top, brass that can talk. Everybody has a voice. You know what I mean? Everybody can talk. Everybody has something to say. And what their Minority Report was almost as big as the Avengers Roundtable. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. We've done things like the Pink Roundtable, where we brought the top ladies in the game and let them speak their mind. That thing was crazy. You know what I mean? We've done things like DSG After Dark, where we've took, literally a person from every segment of the community. We had trans person, we had a gay person, we had a mixed person, we had myself. I'm a black, I'm mixed race as well. I'm Creole and black, but I mean, y'all see me as a black person. You know what I mean? We had a Persian woman on there. You know what I mean? We had all of those different backgrounds on there, and we didn't really discuss gaming too much. We discussed life, and that right there was probably the biggest thing that I see that I have done. You know what I mean? But I mean, look at the things like if you looked at a symbol for charity that Stardust just recently did. It was a lot of DSG members involved in that, and the team showed up. Like, I think they hit their goal within the first 6 hours of a 24-hour stream. Then they doubled it. You know what I mean? And then they all, it just kept going. I'm not trying to take credit for what he did, because that was his thing. It was his baby. But I'm just saying that when you put stuff together and you have teams like DSG, League of Valiants, and even former FKNA before they're, when you have stuff like that and you have people willing to just be good people, you know what I mean? I know there isn't really a such thing as a good person. There's people that do good things, And I pride myself on that. I try to do good things because, to be real with you, I have a very toxic side. You know what I mean? Like, I can go off. I've vented about things and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But anything that I've vented about, see the difference between venting and talking trash about people. Let's just get that underway right now. If you vent to somebody, like if I come to you and I'm like, you know what, I am not okay with what such and such did because of this reason. And I'm not talking trash about, oh, this person is a B word, or he's trash, or she's whatever, or anything like that. I'm talking about what frustrates me, and I want to get to understand what happened, why I'm frustrated about it, and I'm venting because I too am a human. I have emotions as well. That's one thing. But to go behind the scenes and to talk trash about people and, be competitive behind the scenes and, oh, they're getting this many views, man, I'm going to say this again. What this person eat doesn't make you crap. And it's a double meaning, literally. If I drink this water and you're thirsty, seriously, like if I drink this water right now and you're thirsty, are you still going to be thirsty after I drink this water? You will, won't you? Just like, and it's the same meaning. Like if I'll use Sadat. Me and Sadat, when I first met Sadat, he had like 300 more subscribers than me. It was like I had like 2,300. He had like 2,600. Today, I think he has like 10,100, and I have like 5,100. If I let that bother me, if I was like, oh my God, what is Sadat doing that I'm not doing? Forget Sadat. I would drive myself crazy. Why am I worried about what his channel is doing? You know what I mean? It doesn't affect mine. I'm gonna just keep doing what I'm going to keep doing. You know what I mean? And whether I grow fast or I grow slow, that doesn't affect him. You know what I mean? So y'all, for real, just do me a favor. Congratulate each other instead of worrying about what the next man's doing or the next woman's doing. Yes, it's okay to vent to your friends about frustrations, but if those frustrations are coming from why is he doing this or why is he better than me, then that's not a frustration, that's hating. You need to seek help for that. Do better. Sorry. But back to this story. I apologize. The bigger picture. Let's get to the wrap of this. Let's finish this off real quick. The bigger picture. If you don't do it for just yourself, you'll be a lot better off. Meaning, when we do stuff, notice it's never about just us. Yes, we do block parties hosted by a certain member of the team. But what happens during those block parties? They're playing with you guys. They're playing with their subscribers. They're playing with the followers. They're playing with the people who tuning in. That's what we do. We don't do it for us. Yes, it benefits us. It does. But it also benefits the community. And if you can benefit yourself and benefit others, that's the best route to go. People, freak out. They're like, dude, how's your team grow so fast? I don't really think we grew fast at all. I think we grew at a very moderate pace, and we picked some great people to go along with that pace. You know what I mean? People like, I keep shouting out the same members because these members are so supportive, but people like Suki's okay. I just hosted the Minority Report. Not that this week I needed some time away. I had to go take a vacation because I'm a little bit crazy, and sometimes crazy needs vacation. You feel me? But like, I hosted the Minority Report, and the Minority Report featured no members of DoomSquadGaming, but 90% of the people on that Minority Report chose Suki as their number one streamer for Marvel's Avengers. You know what I'm saying? So picking people like that to be on your team is a definite plus. Positive people, you know what I mean? So when you're and just think about this, how much does Suki plug everybody else? Have you ever literally seen Suki plug herself? Maybe once, and that was like, I think last week, and it was a frustrated plug because she does so much for the community, and she made this cool little Fortnite DSG video. And it's so funny, you know what I mean? She worked hard on it. She put a little subtitles on it, and it only had 50 views, you know what I mean? So she was just like, come on, guys, help me out a little bit. Only time she ever plugs herself. She's always plugging everybody else. Team members, non-team members, people that aren't even in the community, One Piece community. She's plugging them. You know what I mean? So, like, having people like that who don't just do it for themselves, that's a big plus. You know what I mean? So, I guess this whole story time with me is about creating DSG. It's just basically saying, guys, first off, have respect for yourself. Respect yourself as a person. Because if you can't respect other people if you don't have respect for yourself. You don't need to be vulgar. You can if you want to. Vulgarity is cool. I'm not tripping. I'm just saying you don't have to be vulgar or mean to people. You know what I mean? Like if you have a disagreement with somebody, I've been wrong of doing this too. Instead of taking it to the timeline, take it to the DM, take it privately, take it to a Discord where it's just y'all two. You know what I mean? Secondly, stop recording every dang on thing. You know what I mean? Private conversations are private conversations, people. I don't want to see a partial conversation on Twitter of you and somebody and they said something that in this context it looks foul. But if you look at the whole sentence, it's not. You know what I mean? So come on, man, do better, people. Pick your friends wisely. Pick people who support you. Pick people who cheerlead for you. Pick people that will big up you, and also pick people who tell you the truth. Tell you that if you're doing wrong, you're doing wrong. You know what I mean? Like they're not scared to tell you you've messed up. That's what I have around me. I don't have yes men and yes women around me. I have real people around me that let me know, hey, Doom, you're messing up, or Doom, you're doing good, or you know what I mean? Doom, you might want to readdress this, or like, sorry, I don't really like talking about my DMs in public because those are private. But I got a DM from a certain member, like literally the day before I took my vacation. Crazy stuff had happened, right? And the member was just like, you know what, bro? Things happen. Take a step back before you run to Twitter. Take a step back before you go off on somebody and just breathe. Just breathe. So that's what I'm going to ask the entire community to do. From now on, when you beefing with somebody or you see something, an opinion that you don't like, before you hit that send button, take a step back, breathe. Go drink some water. Go, you know what I mean? Go touch some grass, as we like to see over at DSG. Go touch some grass, people. You know what I mean? Make sure that you in your right mind, that you're not just acting off of that emotion at that time. I'm gonna work on doing that myself. So if y'all could work on that as a community, I guarantee you a lot of this disrespect and stuff will disappear. As far as somebody asked me to speak on, this will be the last thing, and we'll take some questions, I guess. I don't know how this works. We'll take some questions, I guess, if y'all want to ask me anything. But I'll just say this. Somebody asked me to speak on the disrespect going on towards the devs and stuff like that. I kind of decided to step back because I do give the devs a lot of light. You know what I mean? Like I shine good light on the devs. I always want them to be looked at as people and not as their job. Being a developer is probably a cool thing. I don't know. I'm not a developer, but it's a job. You know what I mean? It's a job that they clock into. You know what I mean? So if they're streaming a game, or whether it's the game they worked on or not, just keep in mind that that's their off time. That's what they're doing to relax, to get away from their job that they do for some, between 8 and 16 hours a day. You know what I mean? Just keep that in mind, people. Like, they're real people too. Yes, they work on this game that we love and hate and play and quit and all of that. You know what I mean? But they have families. They have lives outside of the game. They have, hobbies. They touch grass. You dig? Can y'all just realize that as a community, it's freaking sad that they're having to publicly say, please don't come in my stream and ask me about my job while I'm playing a game with community members and friends and things, man. Like, come on, guys. We just do better. Anyways, I'm sorry that I don't really know what I'm doing on this first episode. This is my first one. I'm interviewing myself, which is really weird. I literally have questions that I've asked myself to answer. But if you guys got any questions for me, let's do this. Let's, you know what? While y'all get these questions prepared, I want you to see the kind of stuff that my team can do. My team, meaning the team I'm on, not my team, because I'm not the sole leader. We have 6 leaders of this team: Alien Fighter, Spring, Sentinel Zero, Pro Logos, myself, and I can't remember who the last person is, but check this out.
Do you want to rock with the best? Then you'll need the right look to do so. Make sure you're looking top-notch with your very own Pro Logo by ProLogos.com. From channel art, thumbnails, avatars, and more, shop ProLogos.com to stay rocking with the best. This is your DSG brand ambassador Spring, and you know the motto, let the good times roll.
I'm dizzy, baby, you know me, I'm repping the dirty, so fresh and so clean, I bling every time I'm speaking, you heard me? I just bought a Cadillac and about to throw some D's on it, but heck, I'ma take the back and throw some 23s on it. It's them squad, money go getters, them paper chasers, them shine, stacking the figures, raining on haters. I'm Diz, now one hell of a nigga, certified player. I'm so fly, snatch up a brizzer and ice agent. I'm shot calling, getting money on the block, representing New Orleans, 40, this is why I'm lying. We basketballin', so all you gon' get is switch. Don't get mad cause you can't rock like this.
Yeah, they see me sit low, riding behind him, but ooh, you can't rock like this. You be wasting your time to imitate mine, cause ooh, you can't rock like this.
Oh Lord, bro, I'm so sorry, y'all. My tracks, them things be fire. Like, woo! I forget that I make music as well, y'all. Like, and I don't listen to my own music except for Fire Tracks. I listen to that song like 13 times a day. That's like my favorite song. But that song right there, that's old school, you dig? And I mixed it together with Pro Logos, Fire Heat, and I was just, oh, you can't rock like this. I was feeling myself. I apologize, y'all. But anyway, woo, Lord, look, Cash feeling. I ain't even mad at you, Cash. I'm feeling it myself, but I don't see any questions at all. I don't see none. So I guess this is the end of the show. I really like the song. It reminds me. Yeah, it is. It's literally from early 2000s, bro. It's from like 2008 or something like something like that. I don't know. It's old as hell, dude. I'm old as hell. So I was a youngster when I did that song. I had a lot of energy, y'all. But oh, not a question, but I want to say thank you for this story behind the team member. Oh man, that's all good, bro. Appreciate you, Flux, man. For real, for real, for real. That boy dude said, "What's up? I love the soundtrack. I didn't know you could spit like that. You sound like a that's from the early 2000s, bro. So that's probably why it sound like that, fam. Stardust is in the building, yo. This is actually pretty funny. It's not even a serious story. So I used to, before COVID happened, I used to take boys trips. That's why I asked in my vibe session, boys trip to wherever you got this much money, because I used to take boys trip for my birthday every year to Las Vegas, right? And me and my crew, we're silly, we funny, crazy guys, and we all are wild. And we went into one of them crazy bars, and the DJ of the bar had one of these hats on. It was actually it was this hat right here. He literally had a hat just like this on. And yeah, I've got a bunch of these, y'all. But he I was like, dude, where did you get that hat from, and how is it moving to the music? You know what I mean? Because these hats, they're sound activated. You can either turn them on and have them stay blinking, or they'll move to, like, see how I'm talking? Every time I talk, it moves. It sound activated. So he's like bumping some, sick music, and his hat is just going off. And I'm like, yo, that's fire. Where you get that hat from? He was like, oh, literally right around the corner, there's a kiosk. So they're like freaking $40 a wop. I'm like, I'll buy a hat for the whole crew. So we go to every bar. We're just bumping around in our hats. And so I've had these hats forever. And every year we buy new hats, right? And COVID happened, and we couldn't go to Vegas. And I was just mad as hell. So we on the Zoom call, we all got our hats on. And I noticed how fire it looked on screen. I was like, oh, wow, that's tight. I can stream with these hats. You know what I mean? I always had like superhero t-shirts. That was my thing. You know what I mean? To have a superhero t-shirt on. But the hat thing was just something that I hadn't seen on YouTube yet. And, you know, it was a thing that reminded me of, you know, my close homies or whatnot. So that's how the hat became a staple on the show, bro. Just simply from not being able to go travel with the homies. That's all. That's about it. Quick thoughts on that trailer. Oh, y'all know I like goofy stuff, and that trailer was super goofy and dorky. I loved it. I like the quick shot of Jane Foster at the end. You don't really understand what's going on with her. I don't. People are like, it's too much Guardians. I guarantee you, the Guardians are on in that movie for about 20-30 minutes, if that 20 minutes max. You know what I mean? I don't think it's gonna be about them too much at all. I liked it. There was I don't know. It looked really cool. It looked like a mix of don't hate me for saying this, but it looked like a mix of The Dark World with Ragnarok. And Dark World was a bad movie, but so don't take that. But the visuals from The Dark World, the way they went about it was actually pretty good. And y'all know how fun Ragnarok was. So I'm kind of stoked about that. Let me see. No, I didn't steal I bought the same. Kitty, why are you like this? Why are you like this? No, I didn't steal his hat. I bought one that was like his, and I actually didn't buy that same one that night. I bought this one that night. This is the one I bought that night. I actually ordered the other one later on. So no, I didn't steal his hat. We all started with you on Avengers. Now you are doing Fortnite and Tiny Tina. So what's next for Doom to hop on? Oh, dude, I appreciate the ones who do rock with me on Fortnite. I'm about to be doing a lot of Tiny Tina's content. I'm the type of gamer who likes to, like, I don't like to show my progress because I'm not really good at games until I get to the end game and understand it all the way. So I don't like to show my progress because it's a lot of dying, it's a lot of struggle. But once I get to that level, I'm like all day. So I'm finally at the level, you know, I'm level 30. I'm in the end game of Tiny Tina, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of that. Looking forward to Midnight Suns. I think I'm gonna like that game. I don't really like the card style RPG games, but I think I'm gonna like Midnight Suns. It's got superheroes in it. So Gotham Knights. I'm not really a fan of the Arkham series, but this does not really look like it plays like that too much. It looks like a whole different ball game. So I'm really interested in that. Suicide Squad, of course. Spider-Man, Wolverine, whenever that drops, Wonder Woman, anything that's superhero related, you can count me in. As far as shooters is concerned, I'm definitely about to get back into Destiny 2. J. Coon Prime has been bugging me about doing that, so that I'm looking forward to getting back into. I don't know. Whatever looks good, bro, is what you can look forward to. I'm not going to be a one-trick pony anymore. I love Avengers. I hope the game continues to go on and whatnot, but I don't want to tie myself to strictly just being an Avengers content creator. I got plans, baby. You know what I mean? Like I've got the Dateline show that's going to be airing exclusively on Twitch this summer. We've got a lot more DSG After Dark, which is literally not gaming related at all. Karaoke night with Doom, that's coming up. Family Feud with DSG is coming up. Hollywood Squares with the squad is coming up. So look forward to a lot more actual content that's not also gaming related, that is just actually going to be dealing with real people. My boy Babe Bro has some serious high profile rapper interviews. Like I can't really say because I don't want to jinx anything. So be prepared. DoomSquadGaming is going places, guys. And I'm just excited for this ride. That's all I gotta say about that. Let me see. Midnight Suns is gonna be hard. Casual had asked, are you ready to give your heart and soul to Avengers completely and leave all no. No, not at all. No. That's just no. Mm-mm. Not gonna happen. Nah. No, sir, bro. So
World's about to break. Tormented and diseased. Lost from when we wake. With no way to go back.
the hell wrong with you, boy? Play with me. Hell wrong with this guy, man. I don't even know, bro. What is wrong with him, man? Real quick, while we here, y'all, I like to do a quick review on Sizzle Popcorn. Sizzle Popcorn is a big brand. You know what I mean? I think they out of Canada. I'm not sure. It took forever for my stuff to get here. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Sizzle Popcorn was really good. I ordered the cheddar. You know what I'm saying? I ordered the cheddar, and it was freaking fire. It came 2 bags, 2 big giant bags. It was pretty good. A lot of my people were asking me if I was going to fill out the app to become a sponsored. Oh, y'all foul. A sponsored, you have them sponsor me, and I decided I don't want them to sponsor me. This is nothing against their brand. Their popcorn is top notch. I give them it tastes like kind of like the white cheddar smart popcorn. Kind of tastes almost exactly the same, but a little bit better actually. But their brand is cool. Don't get me wrong. I like their brand. I think they're pretty awesome people over there. But I kind of want to work with smaller brands. You know what I mean? Brands that look for smaller content creators. I see some of the people that they choose as ambassadors and whatnot, and they're huge. They're like got 20,000 followers, 100K followers and things like that. And that's not what DSG is about. I want y'all to check out somebody who's small but yet handle their business when it comes to. This is actually perfect. There's a question that was just asked by Mr. Casual Avenger, and this is the promo that plays before the hot seat question on Would You Rather. So check this out.
What's shaking, people? It's your girl Spring, and you know what time it is. It's hot seat time. Sponsored by Kindred Nations Hot Sauce. So prepare for the heat while rocking with the best. DSG and Kindred Nations. Use code DOOM for discounts. This is your DSG brand ambassador Spring, and you know the motto, let the good times roll.
You think it's a game if you want to, but homie, we ain't playing. Told you once, yeah, I don't want you. DSG is the game.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, yo. My music is fire, bro. I can't help it. Like, we all real quick. Was y'all bopping with me just now? Because I was bopping, man. My soundtracks just be, whoo wee. I gotta stop. And actually, the question was not from Kaz. The question was about Kaz, and it's from the troll of the team, cute little Chaos Kitty. She asked, Sadat the Game or a Casual Avenger? That's a hard question. That's a really hard question. I gotta go with Sadat the Gamer only because that's my twin, of course. But Sadat was like the first real YouTuber that was just like, I got your back, bro. I like your content. I'm a YouTuber myself, but I'm a rock with your content. You know what I mean? Because it's cool. He gave me shout outs. He pulled me on his channel, which I don't know if anybody else aside from his 2 favorite moderators have actually been on his channel. You know what I mean? He don't really have people on his channel at all. Like, he don't do that. You know what I mean? And for me to be, like we used to do the movie reviews over there and whatnot. So that that it's in itself is why I'm always pick Sadat. Like the dude was literally like my first, I ain't gonna say cheerleader, but for real, like he was my first cheerleader in this community. Like I give a lot of credit to High Ruler for putting me on, and a lot of credit for to Lejeune for shouting me out. But Sadat the Gamer really did like become my first real friend in this community as far as gaming is concerned. So yeah, it is what it is. Let me see if there's any more other questions. I'm sorry, Cass. You know I love you, dog. You my people too, bro. Don't get it twisted. Wow. Y'all are so mean. Y'all are mean. God, look at these. Look at my team. This is my team, yo. This is who I just got finished shouting out, people. Oh God. Damn it. Oh God. And so yeah, Cash then went to Twitter on me. Oh, that's easy. Y'all know how easy this is for me, right? This is I don't even need the hot sauce song for this. High Ruler, bro. Like Stardust is my guy. Like, but High Ruler, literally, y'all would not know me if it wasn't for High Ruler. Like, I literally was in the community for months on top of months. Nobody didn't even know who I was until I went on High Ruler's channel. So it's definitely High Ruler. God. Yardress had a question. Let me see. Y'all are crazy. Yardress. Who is the best? Simple. This this guy who loves the Hulk a lot. His name is WB Harry. He's been on the team since before the team was actually a thing. So his name's WB Harry. Make sure you follow WB Harry, the Incredible Harry, World Breaker Harry. Yeah, that's the guy. That's the dude right there. Let me see. My thoughts on the Thor trailer. Fire or trash? I'll say fire on it. I liked it. It's goofy looking. Give you just enough tease, boss. I'm not even going to Twitter. You know what? I'm not even going to Twitter. You're not doing that to me, Grandpa Doom Squad, Casual Avenger. Guys, I think that's pretty much a wrap on this show. I mean, thank you guys for tuning in, listening to me ramble. The next story will be a little bit more about myself. So I was gonna do Becoming Doom Killer HD if y'all interested in it. I guess we can do a poll on what kind of story y'all want to hear. You know what I'm saying? We'll do yeah, I'll do a Twitter poll. If y'all follow me on Twitter, hit me up. Doom Killer HD on Doom Killer HD on Twitter. So it's super simple to find me. If you not on Twitter, make a Twitter and go follow me, and then follow the team too, which is DoomSquad_DSG. Make sure y'all follow Twitter mods. I mean, YouTube mods. Y'all know what to do, man. Put that in the thingamajiggy. Guys, again, thank y'all for tuning in. This was very nerve-wracking for me. I'm not used to not interviewing people when I'm live. You know what I mean? Like I always have a co-host. Like if this is just weird to me. Just talking and hearing my own voice in my head and bopping to my own music. Thank you again. Tiny Tina's tomorrow. Oh, actually, it's gonna be during the daytime. I work tomorrow night, Jason. So I'm thinking of streaming like from 9 a.m. PST, which is 12 p.m. East Coast time, till I gotta go to work. So I'll probably stream Tiny Tina's for a couple of hours in the morning before I go to work and call it good, boss. But again, I'm sorry. It's just weird for me. Oh, I gotta put somebody on the map. Let me put somebody on the map real quick. Normally, I put a small content creator on the map. This time I'm putting my entire team on the map. DoomSquadGaming. Follow them on YouTube and on Twitter. That's about it. DoomSquadGaming. The squad. Everybody in it. So yeah, I'm gonna have Perry tweet out a bunch of team members today. On top of shout out to the member of the week, who is I don't remember who the member of the week is. That's a shame. I got a lot of stuff going on in my brain, y'all. I'm sorry. Damn it. Member of the week is team leader Sentinel Zero. That's bad. I'm sorry. I got a lot of stuff on my brain, y'all. I'm sorry, damn it. Nah, real talk. Thank y'all for tuning in. With that said, laissez les bon temps rouler, which means let the good times roll. Peace out, people.
Fire or trash, the only thing you can answer to the questions I ask. Fire or trash, the only thing you can answer to the
Hey guys, it's spring. Sit back and relax, you are now rocking with the best. So why don't you look your best by rocking your very own Fire Trash t-shirt. Where to get it, you might ask? Go to financialfelons.com and use code DOOM for 15% off. Support your favorite team and look fly doing it. Take a picture in your shirt and send it to us at DoomSquad_DSG on Twitter, and we will be sure to shout you out. I'll be looking forward to seeing your swag. Don't forget, use code DOOM at checkout for your 15% off. See you soon and let the good times roll.
Fire or trash, the only thing you can answer to the questions I ask. Fire or trash.